Alright, what's up, people? I'm uh I'm gonna make this little brief video about my displeasures with Jim Brown and calling Kobe Bryant a sellout. Um I don't I want to start off by saying that I do salute Jim Brown for all the activism in urban communities that he's done for decades. I do want to commend Jim Brown for being a philanthropist as well. But I do have a problem with Jim Brown singling out one of the most polarizing figures in not only sports, but I think within, let's say, people in their 30s and younger. You know, my son Amir is 15 years old. He loves Kobe Bryant as a basketball player, but he also knows that, you know, his parents are his heroes as opposed to an athlete. But to single this man out of hundreds of NBA basketball players, almost 1,000 NFL players, hockey players, baseball players, etc., is ridiculous. If memory serves me correct, Jim Brown attempted to call Michael Jordan out when Jesse Jackson was trying to win the Democratic national vote. So this is like 84, because Reagan got reelected. So it was like 84, 88, one of those 2 years. And it was 88. 84, Jordan was a rookie. It was 88, and you know, Michael Jordan kindly told his ass, you know, Republicans wear my sneakers too. You know, so that pretty much shut Jim Brown up. Now, my thing with Jim Brown is, isn't this the same guy, the same man, who was full of so much, I won't say radicalism, I'll call it socialism, and it's cool. He had Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. He had polarizing figures back then in the 60s and in the 70s. And, you know, he made a lot of movies during the blaxploitation era. Pam Grier and Fred Williamson and Antonio Vargas and Dolomite. And those actors and actresses, black actors and black actresses as well, turn around and start dating a white woman, Bo Derek. A lot of people probably don't even remember Bo Derek. And then, not only to make matters worse, while he was in a relationship with Bo Derek, he had a love scene on a beach with Bo Derek, a white woman. So that's like, fuck the kettle calling the pot black, or the pot calling the kettle black. That's like that's the most ass backwardest shit I've ever heard in my life. It is. And I don't even like Kobe Bryant as a basketball player, but I do know Kobe Bryant is an ambassador. I do know that Kobe Bryant is a humanitarian. Kobe Bryant is one of those type of players or people who will do something for a charity. And unlike Chris Paul, I'm just throwing his name out there, or Blake Griffin, will have the media with them as they're doing it, which to me makes me think that they're not doing it out of the kindness or the goodness of their heart. Kobe was born in Philadelphia. So it's like, you got Jim Brown sitting there talking about he questioned this man's blackness. And like, who the fuck? Oh, look at his wife. His wife is not black. Okay, 95% of the NBA players have white wives or light-skinned wives or wives who are of another culture or mixed race. It's not like you have a lot of NBA players with a wife the complexion of Whoopi Goldberg. To me, is it wrong? Is it right? It's none of my business. You know, you can't help who you fall in love with. I just think that Jim Brown was wrong, but I also look at it as a political move to further push his agenda. At the same time, you subjugated another black man at your own personal volitions or behest. It's fucked up. Jim Brown, great football player. I've never actually witnessed you play football. I've seen tapes. I'm 40 years old. You know, you played the Cleveland Browns in the 60s. I was still swimming around at my father's nuts some goddamn way. But I just felt as though I had to put that out there before I go pick my babies up from school. Actually got tired of it. And for them to bring Stephen A. Smith on the Arsenio Hall show days after Jim Brown made those asinine remarks and shit, it's just crazy. You know, you have a puppet. Stephen A. Smith just a puppet with a broad lexicon or broad vocabulary. You know what I mean? Like, to come help soothe or even smooth things out with the bullshit Jim Brown said, as if Jim Brown is the fucking spokesperson for black people. I didn't vote for that motherfucker to be the spokesperson for me. Who appointed him that shit? Who anointed him the motherfucking Messiah? Man, fuck you, Jim Brown. You a fucking sellout.